Hello guys, and welcome to the third video of the War series. Um, Today I'm going to show you the actual world that me and my cousin are using to play. This is his base. This is my base on the island. You can see his base has a lot of craft, and mine has none. If you watched the previous video and the first video, you will know why. His F-35s completely destroyed my base. This is what I actually said in the previous video. And I got the solutions for it with the anti-air defense, right? So, next time we meet and we play this Serie, I'm going to deploy 3 defenses. That's 3 actions, remember? Deploying is 1 action. So I'm going to deploy 3 defenses, that's 3 actions, and I'm going to develop a target marker for my cruise ship, and I will show you that later. So this is his base. He has 2 Raptors. He calls them Raptors. Those are I'll show you. Those are air-to-air aircraft. So like useful against air. But I have my own good crafts as well. They're not really fast, but they're really maneuverable. I have 2 Vulcans and 4 AMRAAM missiles. So he has 2 of them, and as you can see, they are on standby mode, meaning that if they see an enemy aircraft coming, they will take off and try to shoot them down. Now, as an addition, he has this AA defense. This is his previous defense. This is a radar to lock on the targets. This is 2 AMRAAM missiles. Those are radar based, as you can see. And he has 2 guns for taking down aircraft. He wanted to make it as cheap as possible, so we did this. This is his F-16. It was on a bombing run, as you can see. It only has 2 bombs left. It also took part in destroying my base. This is his first ever design of the F-16. He calls it the F-16. It's nothing like the actual F-16, so don't judge it. As you can see, the wings are pointing like an arrow downwards. This is really bad for maneuverability and really good for stability. He thought that this plane would be a good dogfighter, and this was not the case. So he just converted them into a bombing aircraft. They're going fast. They have some ammunition onto them. They're medium range, but I think he's going to salvage them. By the way, if you salvage a development, if you delete them from the save files, you get 50% of their values. We can see that he has another defense. This one is full, a new one. And this is his brand new defense that I should really stay away from. This missile here, the 9M96E2, is better than the PAC-3. It is a long-range anti-air missile, and the visual range here should be 10,000. Wait a sec. Oh shit. I should adjust this here. Just give me a second. I'm going to adjust this to 7 kilometers. I will explain why later. And the Raptors are going to be like 10,000. I'm sorry for this, guys. Okay, so this is his new defense. Because we increased the physics range to 10,000, this missile is the deadliest thing in the world. If an aircraft comes from like 9 kilometers away, this will shoot a radar-based missile on the incoming aircraft. Now this missile is going really, really fast and is really, really precise. It will probably 99% of the times will hit the target and destroy it. It's going really fast. It's really not... You can't dodge this, even supersonic aircraft. This will destroy an aircraft. I've tested. I'm going to test it again. Not now, but in another video. This is really strong defense. So he has 3 defenses total. He has an anti-tank defense because I attack with a tank. He has an F-35, 3 of them. 2 of them attacked me previously, and you can see that if I go to those F-35s, he rearmed all of them, but one of them, he didn't have enough ammunition, so he just put some more JATM bombs instead of the old missiles. But now, if he's going to use them again to attack, they're just gonna die. They're just going to explode because of my new defenses. As you could see in the previous video, we have tested it, and I have tested it more times. So those 3 have destroyed around 5 to 6 crafts in total. And he has this ammunition, double quotes, jeep. It's not a jeep, we're just moving around, put some ammunition in it, and rearm all of the aircrafts using Kerbal inventory system and Kerbal attachment system. It's a really great mode, by the way. So yeah, this is his main base. Okay. Now he also has, if you watched the previous video, you heard me talking about that he managed to capture another base, and this is, I'm going to get this to the tracking station. This is Black Crags. If you're familiar with the with this mod that lets you put stuff, launch stuff from a lot of bases around the world, you can see each one of those is a base. You can see they are all over the world. So you can see this is his main base, and this is the KSC island, and this is Black Crags. In Black Crags, he has some stuff as well, and I hope I can get there. Okay, now I will show you this. I'm planning to launch an attack with my 8 base. I'll show you. This is a Raptor. It's ready to take off in any moment, as you can see here. Also going to put this in 10,000. He put this in 10,000, but it got reset somewhere. Oh, another rule that I forgot to tell you is if you want to capture a base, you have to build a mini base first and deploy. This is his very basic mini base. It has to have an ID. An ID means a weapon manager. So you can see he has a defense, which was not on guard mode for some weird reason. He has a defense here. He has a Raptor and the mini base. He actually has 2 defenses here. You can see from here that I've already tried to attack this base and got struck by a missile. And this is an F-16 that attacked me previously. This is one of his newest design, with the wings are like this. The wings like this. Yeah. My base doesn't really have anything in it because, as I told you before, he destroyed, completely shredded everything I had there with those F-35s. Now I'm going to go over all the crafts that we have managed to build so far, because not many of you wanted to see the actual series. I didn't post it, but if you do, just tell me in the comments below and I will start posting the videos. We will start with my stuff. My stuffs are marked with J before the name of them, and his stuff are marked with U. This is my AA defense. You saw it. It's equipped with 11 hit-seeking missile and a countermeasure pod to disable any incoming infrared missiles. Okay, you saw it. You don't need to see it. This is my A-10. This is my new bomber that I haven't used yet. I'm going to use this to strike his base that I showed you, his outpost. I think that I am going to be able to pull that off. This bomber only costs $39. Remember, it's not 38 because the number here is above 500. If it was below, it would be 38. But since it's above 500, it's going to be 39,000. It has 4 GPS guided bombs and 2 decoy missiles. Those are decoy missiles. They will launch towards the target and try to circle it. So a defense will try to take this down while you try to put those down and break away. So this is a really good aircraft. I tested it and I'm going to show it to you next video. Maybe next video, I don't know. I'm going to show you everything here that we've built, everything important, in another video, of course. This is a really maneuverable bomber. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I like this craft the most. This was 150,000 ship that I was talking about the first and second episode. I decided that I don't need 50,000 anti-air defense because I got my 19,000 anti-air defense. So this one will cost 48,000, and this is a cruise missile ship. Now this here has 2 lasers here to shoot down any incoming projectiles, and 4 GPS guided cruise missile with an S. These are capable of reaching around 35 or to 40 kilometers. Now you might ask yourself, how am I going to mark the coordinates? Remember I said that I'm going to deploy 3 of my new defenses? So this is 3 actions, and my 4th action is going to be deploying a target marker. Now I will show you the target marker when we get to it, and I will explain what it is. This is my F4 Phantom. This is my dogfighter. Here you can see it has a jet engine. It has a minigun on the back, so if it gets tailed, it can shoot down the enemy. And it has a minigun on the front. It has an inline radar, 2 radar-guided air-to-air missiles, and 2 decoy missiles. So if I want to get in an air battle and not having defenses interrupting me, I can use this missile to how do I say it? To occupy the target, to occupy the defenses, so I can have this dogfight taken care of. Yeah. Okay, I want to make this far. This is my tank that I attacked his base with. I managed to destroy one of these F-16s, the first one actually. This has a flak cannon, an Auto Milera 76mm cannon, and it has 2 radar based missiles. But you may ask yourself, why are the missiles pointing down? So probably some of you know that you can use Kerbal attachment system, or it is Infernal Robotics, to actually move it. But your main question might be, to some of you who actually know the game and the mod BD Armory, is how are you planning to launch these without a radar? So inside the tank here is all of the goodies in here, and one of them is a radar data link receiver. The radar data link receiver can receive a data from a nearby radar and use the data to lock onto targets. So if I have a defense with a radar, I can use this tank as an temporarily a defense. If I want to coordinate an attack and I ran out of actions and he comes to attack me, this will shoot some missiles to the air. It will shoot down aircraft, basically. It will another threat for the enemy. So yeah, now this he's tough, but where is my Oh, I haven't developed it yet. Yeah, you remember I said I have to develop something. I just tested it but haven't developed it yet, so I can't put it in the game. But I will put it in the game real quick just to show you. Just wait a moment here. Um, the thing is, I can't put it in the game because I don't want to forget that I haven't developed it yet. But I'm just going to bring it from another save here. So just wait a minute, and it will all be ready. Target marker, target marker. There it is. You won't see it probably on the screen because I'm using the NVIDIA screen recorder, and it only records supported games, so you won't see my desktop probably. Okay, I pasted it. Okay, now you can see it. I will delete it. This is the target marker. It's a 7,000 craft. It's really cheap. And inside the fairings, we have a camera, a FLIR targeting ball. So we only launch it to mark GPS coordinates for our cruise missile ship. So it's really great for us because we only spend 7,000, and then we have the targets to launch the cruise missiles. So let me just delete this craft because I haven't developed it yet. Now let's go over his craft. He has this anti-tank defenses, which is basically an Automolera 76 cannon mounted to a fairly armored base. He has his F-16. This is the brand new F-16 that he managed to pull out. He started putting this missile in everything he has, and it's good for me because my defenses are no longer using a radar. And we have the Raptor, which is his anti-aircraft dogfighting aircraft. He has his defenses, which you saw. He has his F-35, which you saw, and his mini base. Now I'm going back to the training world here to show you the target marker, basically. So I'm going to go to this here, and from here I'm going to launch the target marker. You can see this is just a missile with a booster, so when I launch it, it goes up, and when the boosters run out of fuel, I just decouple them and continue with my beloved jet engine. Now I open the modules tab and get the FLIR targeting ball. Now you can see it's covered in the fairing, so you won't actually see the camera. But if I align myself like this, let's speed up the damn game. Wait for it. I'm going to show you this in action. Now let's say I have my cruise missile ship laying on the beach. It should be opposite because my base is the island and I'm not attacking this island. Now I should slow down, open the fairing, and now I can zoom in here and get the GPS coordinate of this target here. You see I got the GPS coordinate, and now I don't care if this defense is going to take me down, which it should. For some reason it's not. Let's see. It's in your range, mate. Oh, it's on Team B. Yeah. Now it will. You can see it launches an rolling airframe. It destroyed our missile, but we don't care. We got the GPS coordinates, and we're ready to go. Now we're going to launch from the coast a cruise missile. It's going to hit here and destroy the target successfully. So yeah, this was a short introduction to the world that we're actually using. I'm going to start posting videos of another stuff. And if you tell me that you want to see the actual Serie in action, just tell me and I will start posting videos of it. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a nice day.